Physical Chemistry, Chapter number 4, Phase Rule, Same Third, Part 4th, Class TYPSC. I am from the Department of Chemistry from MGV Arts, Commerce and Science College, Malegaon City. Today's lecture based on the following contents: phase diagram, phase transition, types of systems, critical point. पार्ट फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड में जो है हमने स्टडी किया था बेसिक डेफिनेशंस रिगार्डिंग द फेज रूल. व्हाट इज़ द फेज रूल? व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट टर्मिनोलॉजीज दैट आर यूज्ड इन द फेज रूल and how we can determine the number of degrees of freedom as well as number of components, number of phases. In this lecture we have to study the phase transition and the phase diagram. So here water exists in the three states: solid, liquid and gas. So whether a substance is a solid, liquid or gas depends on temperature and pressure. Keeping temperature constant while increasing pressure usually produces a solid. Water is an exception. Increasing pressure on ice produces the water. This causes ice skates to melt ice and freezing water to expand and produce frost hues. So the exceptional behavior of water, it is clearly observed in these two diagrams. On applying the pressure on the surface of the ice gets melt, ice skating and flow of glacier. If you want to draw the phase diagram for different states of the matter as a function of temperature and pressure, the nature of graph will be like this. So this graph depends upon the so many lines, so many areas. The areas are highlighted by the different colored. Solid, liquid and gas, they are indicated by red color, green color and blue color. There are the three lines. So today we study the phase diagram and we also see what is the phase transition. Phase diagram is also known as the equilibrium diagram. Shows the multi-system states changes with the temperature, pressure, composition and other intensive properties. See the important points regarding the phase diagram for water. So consider the single substance. So its pressure temperature diagram is known as the PT diagram. So in PT diagram, the axis corresponds to the pressure and temperature. Means we have to plot a graph pressure versus temperature. So in this graph, the lines in the phase diagram represents the two phase systems, whereas the area or the space between the lines represent the one phase system. And these areas are highlighted by the different colors: violet color, blue color or pink color. These are the different areas and there are the three lines in this phase diagram of water. In this diagram we have to observe that the three lines, they meet at the common point. This common point is called as the triple point, which is at the center of the graph. So this is the point on the phase diagram at which all three phases exist. All three phases means solid, liquid and gas. We have to observe the another point at the end of the curve, that is the critical point. So it is a point on the phase diagram at which the density of the liquid and vapor phases are same. At this point, the density of liquid as well as the gas both are same, and it is called as the critical point. And this critical point possesses its respective pressure and respective temperature that are said to be the critical temperature and critical pressure. So here the critical temperature will be the 374 and critical pressure will be 218. So beyond the critical point, there is no distinction between the liquid and gas. And the solid and liquid phases, they are separated by the curve that is called as the melting curve. And in this diagram, the melting curve, it is Identify the letter AD. The curve AD represents the melting curve. Solid and gas phase, they are separated by the sublimation curve, that is the curve AC. Liquid and gas phases are separated by the vaporization curve, that is the curve AB. So there are the three types of the curve. First is called as the melting curve, second is the sublimation curve, third will be the vaporization curve. So these phenomena that are observed due to the transition, due to the transformation of one phase into the another phase, that is called as the phase transition. If the solid converted into the liquid, the process is said to be the melting. Contrary, if the liquid transform into the solid, the process is said to be the freezing. So these two processes are in equilibrium. Now observe the second transition. If our substance it is present in the form of the liquid, it transforms into the gaseous form. The process is said to be the vaporization. So these phase transitions are very necessary to understood before studying the phase diagram. If the gas transforms into the liquid, the process is called as the condensation. Similarly, solid transform into the gas without converting into the liquid. Solid directly converted into the vapor, the process is the sublimation. Contrary, if the gas converted into the solid, the process is the deposition. Now see the phase transitions. That is the phase diagram for water. In the figure, all lines, the line connects the all conditions of temperature and pressure where equilibrium exists between the phases on either side of the lines. अभी जैसा कि हमने अच्छी तरीके से देख लिया है कि अगर दो फेज़ है उनके बीच में जो इक्विलिब्रियम है तो हर लाइन पर जो है एक इक्विलिब्रियम इस्टेब्लिश हो रही है. फर्स्ट लाइन ए डी, सेकंड लाइन ए सी, थर्ड लाइन ए बी, एंड ईच लाइन पजेस इट्स ओन स्पेसिफिकेशन. जैसा कि लाइन ए डी जो यहाँ पर रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं मेल्टिंग, इट इज़ कॉल्ड एज द मेल्टिंग कर्व. लाइन कर्व ए सी इट रिप्रेजेंट द सब्लिमेशन, इट इज़ कॉल्ड एज द सब्लिमेशन कर्व. line AB, it represents the vaporization, it is called as the vaporization curve. So for example, if we have to take the example, the equilibrium established between the liquid and the gas among the curve AB. So in this curve AB, the process is what? It is the vaporization. Vaporization कब रहेगा? जब liquid जो है वो गैस में ट्रांसफॉर्म होगा. Similarly जो है इनवर्स प्रोसेस भी प्रोसीड हो सकता है, मीन्स द गैसियस मॉलिक्यूल दे ट्रांसफॉर्म इनटू द लिक्विड स्टेट. दैट इज ऑब्जर्व दैट एट इक्विलिब्रियम द पार्टिकल मूव फ्रॉम लिक्विड टू गैस एज फास्ट एज दे मूव फ्रॉम द गैस टू लिक्विड. Among the lines, the nature of the molecules that occupy their position, it is represented by the red color. In the solid state, all the molecules are regularly arranged. In the gaseous state, they are randomly present. In the liquid state, they are also distributed uniformly. Among the line, first line, here the melting curve, the solid transform into the liquid. The two phases exist in equilibrium. So this line AC, it represents the melting phenomena. It is the normal freezing point. Among the curve AD, it indicates the normal boiling point. So for most substances, the solid is denser than the liquid. Means the solid possesses the higher density as compared to the liquid. Therefore, increase in pressure usually becomes the solid phase more denser. Means if we have to apply the pressure on the solid surface, its density goes on increasing. This case it is not observed in the case of the water. If we have to take the frozen state of water, that means in the solid, it is the ice. The ice possesses the lower density than that of the liquid state. Therefore, if we increase the pressure on the ice, it will convert into the liquid state. So, on increasing pressure will favor the liquid state. So, liquid water possesses the higher density as compared to the solid water, means the ice. So, due to this reason, because of the lower density of the ice floats on the surface of the water. In the phase diagram of water, each area denotes a phase. So we have to identify the phase as the solid phase, liquid phase and gaseous phase. And in each area, pressure and temperature can be varied independently without altering the one phase condition. Now here line AO, it is called as the sublimation curve. Line OB is the vaporization curve. Line OC is the melting curve. Line OD, it is the fourth line. It is the metastable curve and it is also called as supercooled water curve. At the center of this curve, point O, it represents the triple point. B is the critical point. In phase diagram of water system, this point B represents the critical point and this critical point possesses its temperature, that is called as the critical temperature, and pressure, it is called as the critical pressure. So what does that means? The critical point, it is actually the intersection point of the critical temperature and critical pressure. So here B is the critical point. It is the highest temperature and pressure where gas cannot be liquefied by applying the pressure alone. Means at this point the gas remains in the gaseous state. Whatever will be the pressure, it cannot be liquefied. Triple point, it is represented by the letter O, point O. So a point on the phase diagram at which all three phases exist in equilibrium, means a solid, liquid and gas. If you want to calculate the number of degrees of freedom at the triple point, using the phase rule, F is equal to C minus P plus 2. Component here only one. Phases 3, means solid, liquid, gas, 3 phases. By substituting the values, we have number of degrees of freedom, that is equal to 0. The system is said to be the non-variant at the triple point. It is the general phenomena regarding the sublimation curve, that means the below the triple point for water. If you place a frozen sample in vacuum with a low pressure, ice will sublime. This is the basis for the freeze drying process used to preserve foods such as ice cream shown in the figure. For the preservation of the ice cream, that ice cream must be kept in the place of cooling sample or cooling space. What is the criteria, necessary criteria? It must be at lower pressure. So here figure indicates the freeze dried foods, that is the ice cream. They are dehydrated by sublimation at pressure below the triple point for water. Here another example for freeze dried strawberry and tomatoes. So here the process is highlighted, how the foods are preserved. Fresh or cooked foods are flash frozen, then placed in a vacuum chamber. Second, about 90% of the food's moisture is drawn off by evaporating the ice at temperature as low as minus 50 degrees C. Third stage, the freeze-dried food is sealed in moisture and oxygen-proof packaging to ensure the freshness until opened. Last, when the water is replaced, the food regains its original fresh flavor, aroma, texture and appearance. Now see the types of system. On the basis of number of degrees of freedom, we can classify the system as non-variant, univariant and bivariant. First, see the non-variant, it is also called as the invariant. If the degrees of freedom for a system is 0, then the system is termed as non-variant or invariant, means f is equal to 0. Second, univariant, it is also known as the monovariant system. The system is said to be the univariant or monovariant if degree of freedom is 1, f is equal to 1. Last, bivariant, a system is said to be bivariant if its degree of freedom is 2, means f is equal to 2. On the basis of number of degrees of freedom, we can classify the system. So in this phase diagram, all the phase transitions, they are labeled among the different curve. तो there are the 3 curve. 3 कर्व है यहाँ पर, 3 एरिया है, सॉलिड, लिक्विड और वेपर. 3 लाइन है. पहली लाइन पर जो यहाँ पर प्रोसेस लिखा हुआ है, फ्रीजिंग लिक्विड से सॉलिड. दूसरा लिखा हुआ है मेल्टिंग सॉलिड से लिक्विड. तभी आवर मटेरियल, आवर कंपोनेंट, that is the water, liquid, it gets converted into the solid. What is the process? It is called as the freezing. Liquid water transform into the solid, that is the ice. प्रोसेस कौन सा होता है? फ्रीजिंग होता है. कॉन्ट्ररी, अगर सॉलिड को जो है ट्रांसफ़र किया जाएगा लिक्विड में, प्रोसेस क्या रहेगा? मेल्टिंग. आइस ट्रांसफॉर्म इनटू द लिक्विड वाटर, द प्रोसेस इज द मेल्टिंग. तो पहली लाइन जो है यहाँ पर इंडिकेट करती है, इट इज़ कॉल्ड एज द मेल्टिंग कर्व. दूसरी लाइन, सेकंड लाइन, इफ सॉलिड आइस इट ट्रांसफॉर्म डायरेक्टली इनटू द वेपर, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द सब्लिमेशन. तो सब्लिमेशन प्रोसेस में क्या होता है? सॉलिड जो है वेपर स्टेट में कन्वर्ट होता है. तो ये जो कर्व है, ये लाइन इंडिकेट करती है, दैट इज द सब्लिमेशन कर्व. तीसरी लाइन जो है ये रिप्रेजेंट करती है इक्विलिब्रियम बिटवीन द लिक्विड एंड द वेपर. लिक्विड एंड वेपर में रहेगा, मतलब जो है अगर लिक्विड को हम लोग बॉयल करते हैं तो ऑब्वियसली ये वेपर में कन्वर्ट होता है. तो अगर लिक्विड वेपर में कन्वर्ट होगा, प्रोसेस कहलाएगा वेपोराइजेशन, और ये लाइन कहलाएगी वेपोराइजेशन कर्व. तो 3 एरिया एंड 3 लाइन्स. तो एट द जंक्शन ऑफ द 3 लाइन्स, द कॉमन पॉइंट इज कॉल्ड एज द ट्रिपल पॉइंट. At the end of this curve, means at the end of the blue line, we have to observe the another point, that is called as the critical point. 3 phases are clearly indicated, that is the solid phase, that is left hand side of this green line, gaseous phase below this blue or red line, and liquid phase, it is right hand side to the green line. So there are the 3 phases, solid, liquid and the gas. There are the 3 curves that represent the different phase transitions, and we have 2 additional points, that is, one is the triple point, another will be the critical point. So overall in this lecture we have to study the solid water is less dense than the liquid water, just about the freezing point. Second point, the critical temperature Tc of a substance is the highest temperature at which the substance can possibly exist as a liquid. Third, critical pressure, it is represented by symbol Pc, is the pressure that must be applied to the gas at the critical temperature in order to turn it into a liquid. Fourth, critical point is the intersection point of the critical temperature and critical pressure. Thank you.